let's go ahead and do this. Cut the music, maestro. Welcome everybody, this is Delta Tango Mike, and today is time for another coffee break with DTM. If you recall my live streams, if you recall seeing me on the internet somewhere, if you recall coming across some of the art business conversations that I've had in the past, then you remember that a few years ago, a couple years ago, seems like a lifetime ago, I was streaming right here from this studio with my coffee cup. Sipping on coffee and talking about the business of art. And today I am coming at you from Cinemaker Studios. What's up? It's a little messy here, I'm sorry, but we are live, we're working and doing this thing. And I want to talk about one subject, one main subject, and I want to talk about this. What I meant to say, I want to talk about this picture that I posted the other day. I posted a picture on my social medias. As you know, I like to share all the time. I'm constantly posting something, and I shared a picture. And let me double check that my audio is not messed up there. Okay, cool. I posted a picture of my setup at home in my studio, in my home studio. And I want to talk about that because it got a lot of attention. It got a lot, and I mean a lot of likes and so on and so forth. So let's talk about it and let's look at it. So everybody's like, well, Dan, what are you talking about? What picture is this? I'm pulling it right up. I should have had that ready, but you know how I am, man. I like to do things, what they say, by the seat of my pants. What's that mean? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. So let me see if I can move over a little bit so that the picture is not all in my way, and add a border, because that's what we do here at Cinemaker. We add borders to things. So let's turn it on. Bam! This picture right here. All right, there we go, right there. Right there, that picture. So I posted this picture the other day and about my setup, and as you can see, I have several screens. I got a total of 3, 6, 9, and then there's one screen you can hardly see because the brightness is turned down. So that's 10 screens total right there. It is actually an iMac on the left, a Lenovo all the way, a Lenovo all the way on the left, a Mac all the way to the right. And when I go to the right, it's really the opposite way when looking at the picture. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. And then there's 2 screens on the right-hand side, and that is connected to a PC. 2 screens on the left-hand side connected to a Mac Mini. Then there's a MacBook Air, which is this MacBook right here in front of me. And then there's a Cintiq in the middle, and that's connected to a Surface. That's a lot of devices, and that's a lot of computers. Yes, I understand. It is a lot. It is a lot, Dan. That's a lot, Dan. What you trying to do with yourself? What is going on here? Well, let me talk to you about identifying the level you want to reach with your art. What is the art life like today with you? Okay, so all the screens and computers, I have to say this part first, took years to collect and only show how dedicated I am to my art career. I did not buy all those screens at one time. I didn't walk into a store. It'd be nice, you know, to have that kind of cash. And if anybody has that kind of cash, then that's cool. Go for it. Go for it, you know. But I did not walk into a store with a whole lot of cash and say, hey, you know, I'll take these screens and, you know, these computers and all of that. You know, it didn't happen that way. I slowly, for years, have been slowly building up to this point. And I followed my talent and build up my skills and slowly make deals with people so that I can get a screen here, get a screen there, get a computer. A couple of those computers were through collaborations. One of that iMac all the way on the right-hand side, that was a tattoo trade. The Cintiq, I traded it for, and I traded an iPad for that Cintiq. To get that iPad, I think I did some tattoos or I traded an iPhone, and somewhere along the line, I've been slowly getting to this point. And as a matter of fact, a couple of those screens I bought at Goodwill. That screen all the way to the left that's in the corner, under the light. I got that screen monitor at Goodwill for $5. It's not the best screen. It's not the most beautiful screen. It's clean. It shows the right picture. It shows the right temperature and color, and it gives me what I need, but still a little bit low resolution, and that's okay because I'm willing to work with that. If I could afford a brand new 1040 or 4K monitor, then that's great. I'll go ahead and spend on that. But I didn't have it right now, so I went ahead and I found it on Goodwill and I got it. The screen all the way on the right, those are the two upright ones. They were both Goodwill finds. I think I paid $25 for that one, and so on. Basically, it's been a slow build-up, a slow build-up. So even though I am pretty proud of myself and a little bit of a ego boost to post them and get a lot of comments and likes, it's really about, I really want to make sure that we all understand that it's about a slow build-up, slow build-up. This is a picture, bad picture. I see some things I could have done better. In any case, listen, a professional DJ will have more than one turntable. A professional painter will have more than one paintbrush. A professional plumber will have more than one pipe wrench. You understand what I'm saying, right? A dentist has more than one dental chair. So it goes for the professional artist that is going to have more than one pencil, more than one sketchbook, and in my case, more than one computer. You know, identify the level that you want to reach in your art career and go for it. And this is how you get that done. When artists talk to me about wanting to live their life as an artist and get paid with their art and so on and do these great things, I look at their hobbies. You know, where are you spending your time? Where are you spending your money? What are the things that you're collecting? Does this reflect the things that you say? And in my case, this is exactly what I say to professional artists every day, day in and day out. You know, level up your talent, level up your skills, but also level up your devices. And let me tell you, for the longest time, for a long time, you know, and I love the Surface Pros. I've been drawing on the Surface for like 5-6 years. I actually was at the store doing demos and tutorials, Microsoft Store, before the Surface came out. But for the longest before that, I was working with whatever laptop I can get a hold of, whatever Mac I could get a hold of. And then I got a hold of a Surface, and I was able to start drawing right on the screen. I didn't have a Wacom, a Cintiq. I wasn't drawing with big, beautiful devices. I was drawing whatever I could get my hands on. And for the longest, I've worked with the machine to do this, with a machine to do that. I have ended up with several Surface at one time. But I use one Surface for one thing, for video production, another Surface for the streaming, another Surface and a different Surface for illustration. Like, it was just trying to mash things together that don't go together so I can get certain things accomplished. And then a few years ago, I put in some work and at an event, and in appreciation, I was given a computer. It was a secondhand computer. It was already 5 to 6 years old, but it was a monster, and I still have it. I've had it repaired last year because one of the drives went out, and then before that, I fixed the power supply. The power supply went out. I did a bunch of research. I figured out what it was wrong with it, and I bought a new power supply, and it's still working. It's a beautiful machine. It's a monster, but it's older. It's much, much older, and so I work with that. And so you work what you got, do what you can. And then eventually you get to the point where you have a machine that's going to work strong for you. And if you look at this picture, if you're looking at this picture, let me show you this full screen. There we go. Let's get rid of that. That's not no better. In any case, if you look at that picture and you look at a Yoda, there's a Yoda, a little baby Yoda head, and above the baby Yoda head is a blue light. If you look at that blue light, that is a computer that I received last year as a gift, and oh my God, it's amazing. So everything that I have here has been slowly building, and then last year, you know, by then, a few years ago, I started having a conversation with my wife about, you know, I'm gonna have to upgrade eventually because this thing is not right, this thing is not working well, and my wife and I, we said, okay, we're gonna save, we're gonna build the studio the way you need to do the work that you need to do. And then fortunately last year I was gifted that computer from Microsoft Store, and is a monster. Yes. So now I only needed one computer to do the streaming, to do my Illustrator, Photoshop, Fresco, and connect my my Cintiq. And I said that's not enough. And then I'm working with Cinemaker. Here I am in Cinemaker. And I said to me and my wife were talking. I was like, I'm gonna need an up-to-date Mac, because even though that's an iMac right here, and that's the matter of fact, it's right there. That's right next to my finger right there. It's an older machine. It's an older machine. It's nice. It works. But once you start doing video production, it slows down. It gets really, really, really draggy. So the point of all of this that I'm trying to say is that as time's gone on, I've been able to build up, get more and more devices, build onto the tools that I use. And so even though I like to share and brag about this big old computer and all these screens and so on, you want to make sure that you understand that these are the tools of a professional. And if you want to be a professional artist, then you're going to have to start investing on your tools. And, and I look at artist studios, back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I mean, we didn't have the internet. That's kind of the back in the day thing. But we had were pictures in magazines, pictures in books about what an artist studio looks like. And I had this fantasy in my mind for a long time until I started hanging out with other artists. And I walked into my artist mentor studio and I saw what he was doing. I was like, whoa, it's just a table. It's not like this magical devices and tools and so on. It's more about having the tools that you're going to need to do the work that you need to do. And so that is where I started with my tools, with my career. And at this point, it does look cool. It has a nice look, but that's because I'm an artist and I'm a creative and I want it that way. But that's not what it's about. What it's about is about taking the time to invest in your tools. So there you go. That's all I got to say about this today. This has been the coffee break with DTM. I even had any sips of my coffee. Yes, it's delicious. It's good. It's real good. This coffee is good. I know how to make my own coffee. In any case, thank you very much for hanging out. Let me turn that off. Boom, boom, boom. Again, this is camera 2 right here. There goes that picture of my studio. And stay tuned for more Coffee Break with DTM. I feel like I really want to come in, go live, share something, talk about something. And there you go. 13 minutes, 14 minutes is good. All right. Coffee Break with DTM. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let us know. Check out let us know what you're up to. But check out the Discord. Come on through. Hang out with us. And, let's have a good time talking art and design. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.